Hello everyone, Hypetolix here. Okay, so I've had this idea for like 2 years now, and I've made several announcements and updates. These are now irrelevant, kind of, and some of the videos are really bad, and I gained attention, and I pretty much lost everything. This video is going to explain to all the newcomers and my viewers what this film is about, how it will be created, and how long it will take, and I do have some apologizing to do. I'm going to start off with the apology. I announced this film 2 years ago when I drew this, and there was many drawings like this. I could not draw, and I always like to say things and just never really do it, so I never really finish any project I'd say I'd do. And that's where this film was heading. I do feel really bad. But a year ago I pulled my weight and started practicing drawing and got from here to here and now this. So for all of you that have waited 2 years and now are being told that it's going to take a lot longer, I'm really sorry and I do apologise. I'm pulling my weight now, and if anyone wants to drop off and no longer help, go ahead. It's fine. Okay, so anyone can help out with this film. Well, kind of. All you have to do is download Discord on your mobile or your PC and constantly be active. Keep logging in and seeing if there's any kind of announcement. There will be times where I won't need you for a long period of time, but it's best to stay updated, right? If you don't want to have a chat or you don't want any kind of notifications of my drawings or anyone speaking and it may get on your nerves, then fine, just go ahead and mute the server, but keep at everyone allowed. Leave this unticked. I'll go into further detail for helpers of the film, so stick around on the channel and in Discord, and eventually something will come to you. Basically, if you keep checking in Discord and you keep at everyone enabled, then whenever you get that big notification, just open it up and your announcement will be there. Okay, so this is pretty obvious. The film is about Undertale. It's slightly inspired by Camille vs. Glitch Tale and some other content over the 2 years, I guess. And a lot of it came from Amino. I just loved Undertale at the time, and I decided to make this film. I've had the idea for ages, and I'm finally just doing it. I will be posting this video on Amino. I don't use Amino so much now. In fact, I hardly ever use it, and I'll get into a video on that eventually. So, to all of you Amino users, don't ask to help on the app. Just leave a comment on this video if you want. Not asking to help out. You know, that's what Discord is for. So I don't want anyone asking in the YouTube comments or the Amino comments to help out. You can leave a nice comment wherever you want. That's fine. I'll eventually read it. Anyway, please watch this whole video and join the Discord server if you do want to help. Without giving spoilers, I want to ask the creators of some AUs used in Underverse and other things in general, and I want to ask for their permission to use their AUs to be in this film. The film will include some of my own OCs and AUs too, and it will be very relevant to the story. This isn't all canon. If you do have any OCs or AUs you want to be in this film, that's fine. Go ahead and join the Discord and post it in the Discord server in this chat. Make sure you give the name of the species, whether it be a monster or human, and the actual species a monster as well. Like Sans is a skeleton, Toriel's a goat, you know, you get the picture. And also give it a name and tell me briefly or in detail whatever you want about the character and its powers or whatever, you know, its special things about it. If you are highly impatient and want to know the story and get content on this before watching the film, because the film is going to take so long, that's fine. That's why the comics are being created. And there's also another reason for it. It's to kind of grow the audience of this film, so we can get more people on the bandwagon helping out, so the film gets done quicker and we get it done in better quality. The first 6 pages of the comic aren't that good, and the 6th page is the worst in my opinion. And it's because I had a learning curve after that, and I'm now getting a lot better at anatomy, dynamic poses, and shading in general, and lighting. I'm just getting a lot better, and I'm having a massive learning curve right now. For example, we've gone from this to this. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm going through a massive learning curve, so the 7th page is going to be better, and from then on it gets even better. Anyway, you can find the comics in the links in the description. Deviantart is a good place to go, as well as Discord. I do post them on Twitter, but Twitter, I'm not too sure how it works. I know you get the moments on Twitter, but you can't go ahead and find that easily, and things just sync everywhere and get cluttered with everything else. Anyway, so these comics will be dubbed on this channel, so again, if you don't want spoilers to the film, don't watch them or read the comics at all. Also, to the viewers of the comics and the comic dubs, please don't, mention things from the comics on videos that don't have something to do with comic. Basically, don't give spoilers to anyone. It really would not be fair, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, so this film will take another 2 years from now, I believe, and I feel really bad for saying it since I got so many people's hopes up, and I got some of you waiting so long to then just find out it's been postponed like a lot longer. Double the time now. But if I'm honest with you, that's partially my fault for a year. Then I had a year to just get better, and then again it's also quality over quantity. So I'd rather the film come out late and good rather than early and bad. Anyway, share this film around as much as you can without being annoying little spammers and breaking other people's rules. The more people who find out about this film, the more quality helpers we will get. Also, the more popular it gets, the more talented animators will be willing to help out, hopefully. I will be doing most of the animating myself and all of the editing, but extra animators is a good thing. Okay, so if you want to help, here is the requirements. I'm going to start off with the artist and animate. If you want to animate, you must be able to draw in a similar style to me, and it doesn't matter if you're better or anything like that. It just means that you have to have the same-ish style, because if you don't, things aren't going to go smoothly, and styles don't want to change suddenly mid-scene. And if you can draw but can't animate, then maybe you'll be wanting to draw still frames, and it seems weird why there would just be a frame that doesn't have any movement. It's for like detailed scenes, like where something would happen and I just get a detailed frame of something, and it's hard to explain, but I know what I mean by that. Also, for music creators, if you can create music and want to help out, just show me your work and I will see you on Discord if it is any good. Lastly, if you want to voice act, then go ahead and make an audition and send the file to me on Discord. If the file is too big and won't send, make a Mediafire account or something like that, maybe Mega or Google Drive, it does not matter. Make an account of something where you can upload it and then send me a link onto Discord and I'll download it and review it, and from all your lines we can just do it like that. Anyways, so for the voice actors, you're probably going to be wanting to know which roles are available. I'll put them all in the description, and it won't always be updated, so just be aware. Just when you go into Discord, ask me if the role is still open and I'll inform you or not. Okay, so when you join the Discord server, make sure to DM me and inform me if you are there just to chat, or if you are there to support the film, or if you're just wanting to help make this film. This is vital. You need to tell me this because there are certain roles I'll give you. If you have member, that means you can't see anything on the film at all. If you have film supporters, it means you can see everything about the film, and there is a spoilers chat, so if you don't want spoilers, you don't go in there. And there's a film helpers chat. It's for the people who want to help make the film and who have actually got a part. However, that needs updating because there are a lot of people that are now helping that probably shouldn't be, or are now inactive or not trustworthy, or I think maybe dropped out. Yeah, basically there's a load of people that shouldn't have it probably. Okay, so the last role is the sound effects. It's a bit of a problem, and I may try contacting Trilogy after I publish some teasers as proof. If he doesn't accept, it's fine. I will open the role up for anyone who can make sound effects. We can be creative, and it's not like it's impossible or anything. There are programs we can download to do that, and there's probably people out there that I can find to do it. And not only that, there is something called a microphone and actual real life things. I know it's probably not a good idea to make a Gaster Black sound effect. Anyways, the last thing I want to clear up is the inactive people on Discord. I mentioned this briefly, but I'm going to go into detail now. If you're a helper and have a set role, or maybe not a set role, you just have that, the role on Discord, film helpers, then please inform me if you're still willing to do your role. Not only that, you must be active from now on, and if you don't, I hate to say it, you won't be participating, and I'll have to, take the role off you, and it's hard for me to do it, but at the end of the day, I have to do it. So you have 2 months from now to reply to this, which is more than enough time, and if you say you're going to be active and then turn out not to be, please don't put me through that, because honestly, that's just going to make it so much more difficult. Just be honest with me. That's all I want. I don't mind I do mind if you quit, like, after you've done loads of lines and, we're pretty much going through the film and then all of a sudden, bang. I'd mind then, but if you're going to stay with it and stick with it to the end. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please spread the message of this film. Here is a frame preview just to show you the fact that this is happening. I know it's not that much proof, but you know, it's somewhat. This frame will be improving over time since my art gets better, and at the minute I'm not making the full actual animation, I'm making the animatics, so it's fine. Because after I do all the animatics, I'll be a lot better with my art, so I can draw better in the actual full frames. If you get what I mean by that. Probably not. Anyway, so go ahead and like the video if you like this idea, and we'll be supporting it as we go along, and comment your thoughts. Please don't ask for a role in the film in the comments. I will be aware you didn't watch to the entire video, which you won't be hearing this anyway, so why the hell am I speaking to you people that haven't made it to the end? Subscribe if you're new. I make speed paints, AMVs, and I'll be making animations soon. I also plan to make gaming content as well as animated commentaries. A handful, I know. I can handle it though. I love YouTube anyways. I will see you guys later. Bye.